Sounds like, Patsy, he was a very loving father. You know, he showed up for your games. He was a man of faith. You said in the last segment that he died twice. Can you explain that?
Well, our little hometown did not have an ambulance service. My mother worked for the local doctor, and she realized one night when he woke up with chest pains going down his left arm that that was classic signs of a heart attack. So she and my great aunt, Betty Ruth Carroll, uh, got in the car and whisked him to Memphis, an hour and a half drive that took about an hour to do because they were speeding so much. But they went to the straight to the VA hospital, and he literally died on the gurney as they were loading him into the hospital. His heart stopped. Luckily, they had that new defibrillator machine. It was something new at that time, and they put the paddles to his chest and brought him back after 2 minutes of being so-called dead. During that time, he was aware of being above the room, watching as the doctors worked on him, and he was drawn toward a light. And unlike other people who have had that experience, some say it's caused by lack of oxygen to the brain, but he encountered not the euphoria that a lot of people talk about. He encountered what he saw as a lake of fire. What a lot of us wonder is, was it a memory of Pearl Harbor, or did he really see a lake of fire as if he were heading to hell? When he woke up and they brought him back to life after 2 minutes, he firmly believed he was on his way to hell, and he was being given a second chance to relive his life and make some things right that were wrong. And I think mainly it was the guilt about what went on during the war that made him feel worst. And he never really wanted to kill people. He didn't mind killing animals for food and that kind of thing, but to kill another human being, I think, went against the grain for him. It went against his religious teachings. So for the rest of his life, which was only another year, the doctors told him that he would probably have another heart attack, and this one would be fatal. And so he knew that his life with us would probably be short. So that Christmas before, he gave us a scroll with a little red ribbon tied around it. Here it is. And in that scroll is a handwritten copy of his favorite Bible verses, because he felt like that since he wouldn't be there for us as we grew up, we would need some guidance from him. So he left that as a Christmas present under our tree, and all three of us girls got a copy.
Wow.
So he became a Bible scholar. During that last year, he wrote a poem about his experiences. He was out one day raking leaves, doing the worst thing that the doctor said he should not do, which is use his upper body arms. So my uncle drove by and saw my dad doing that and thought he should be doing it. And when he came back by the second time, he saw the rake tines up on the ground. And he went in to check on my dad, and he was lying on the bed and died there with my uncle by his side and a little kitten on the bed right there beside him.
Oh, wow.
But my father told me one day when he was bringing me home from Ole Miss, we stopped and watched two raccoons playing in a tree between Holly Springs and Oxford. It's a swampy area, and we just stopped, and he said, "Be sure to tell my story." He says, because if there is a hell, there is also a heaven. And he says, I firmly believe that what I experienced was hell, and that I've been given a second chance to go to heaven. And that's what we have to believe that he did. But anyway, we hope to carry his story forward and remind people that if there is a hell, there is also a heaven. And he firmly believed that.
Patsy, that's an incredible story. It is amazing. And I do believe he's in heaven. I mean, wow. To go through that experience, to die twice, the first time and see that. But just the stories that you shared about his life, what an incredible legacy that he left behind. And you are sharing his story, and you are honoring him. And I want to thank you so much for sharing his story on Shaped by Faith.
Thank you for listening to Shaped by Faith with Theresa Rowe. Remember to visit shapedbyfaith.com to find out more about workouts, the TV show, podcasts, blogs, Shaped by Faith products, and much more.